What it is, y'all, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you today with more Danmachi. Now, today's going to be a fun video. Today's just pure speculation, because you guys know we didn't get a live stream yesterday, so we didn't get any news. I know a lot of you guys were asking me for news yesterday. We just didn't get any. There was no live stream. The live stream is actually, I believe, Friday, I think? Either tomorrow morning or Friday. So, we're still a ways off of that. Now, there is content incoming tonight. We know we have the new 7th Zone incoming. I believe we got some of the typing on that, but not all of it. And we know, and we can go in here. Currently, this wargame is still going. This wargame is going for another, what, week and change? Yeah, 7 days, 6 hours. This wargame is going to be going for quite a bit more time. So, you can bet there is not a wargame incoming tonight. There will be a new record buster. I can almost assure you. Now, I can't 100% guarantee it, but I feel confident that there will be a new record buster. It's been a very, very long time since we've gone without a wargame or a record buster running. Now, we do have trial wargame running, but really Master of Familia wargame's kicking off next week. Master of Familia wargame drops Sunday evening, and that goes for like 4 days. If you haven't been through Master Familia wargame before, literally it's a tournament style wargame where, you know, there's the typical 4-on-4 bracket. Whoever wins their bracket moves on to the next bracket, moves on to the next bracket, and then we get our finals. So it's pretty straightforward. So only the top 16 Familias will actually compete in that. Now, we haven't gotten Familia ranking. We likely won't get Familia ranking for quite a bit more time. Our Familia did fairly respectably. Our losses were all against much higher ranked Familia, so I'm very, very happy with ours. And I will say that it felt very balanced this time. I felt like, because before it was like some of the Familias that because we got several Chestia Familias, it's just it became a very popular platform, and so we opened it up to multiple people, and we all kind of operate similarly, and of course, you know, at the end of the day, I do like to consider that I do have veto power over all the Familias, but at the same rate, I like to let them kind of operate themselves, but neither here nor there. The inner workings of that is really not that important, but all the Familias, we've had a couple Familias last time that really just had some bad, rough runs. And this time around, we were all very balanced, for lack of a better way to put it. You know, you'd face somebody that was lower ranked, then higher ranked, then lower ranked, then higher ranked. And based on your responses is how you would be paired up for the next match. So 4 wins, 2 losses, actually pretty respectable. It was a little better than 50-50, and frankly, that's because after our first win, we went up against a team that was in the top 15. So you can guess how that was going to end. But I digress. Master Familia wargame kicking off next week does mean that we will not have a wargame, a proper ranking wargame, this week. So expect that to come back probably shortly thereafter. What does that mean? Well, in all likelihood, tonight, I'm expecting a new record buster. They might not drop one, but I'm expecting one. That's me personally. Now, obviously, what do you do with Training Wargame now? Well, honestly, you should be using Training Wargame to start vetting new units. Test out a lot of these new units that have dropped in the game. We've tested Anakitty. She's very good. Even Raul surprised me with how good he is. So if you want to test units, obviously I've shown how to do this before, but just follow a unit. Sorry, I'm going to pick on this guy right here. My apologies in advance, but Familia wargame's over. You know what? I'm not going to show off his team. I'm going to show off. I'm going to go down here. We'll show off somebody from my Familia. Okay. So I can go into battle here, and then you see trial unit down there. We can actually go in here, and we can basically max out our slots. So I can grab. Let's grab Winnie. Let's grab slot 2. I don't know. Yeah, we'll do that. And then slot 3, because you can just literally build a pretty wild team, to be completely honest here. Bam. And then finally slot 4. You know, we'll keep Bell in slot 4. What the hell? And then go to town. And it'll give you a good test of how these units perform in a wargame situation. Now, obviously, I didn't optimize them. They're all set balanced. Ooh, that was a big hit. And we got wrecked. I was not expecting that result. Neither here nor there. Probably because I didn't give those units any armor or anything like that. So it is what it is. That's not how I saw that going down. GG to you. So, but once again, I mean, the game wasn't optimized. I mean, we didn't optimize it. You can go in there and test different units. That's kind of more the point of this video. Even though there's now a little bit of egg on my face for doing it wrong, pretty much. Do as I say, not as I do sometimes. So you can go in there, you can test units, you can start building War Games teams. Obviously, that was a failure, so I'd go back in and I'd revamp the team and, you know, try a little different method. And obviously, you can actually go in there if I do that one more time. Let's grab Vic and we'll do it with Vic. Bam, phrasing. So if I go ahead and just slot 1, I'll do the same thing I did last time. Winnie, and slot 2 is, we know this team is not going to get bodied. We're not really necessarily worried about that. And that. Bam. So a little bit different build, but you can actually go in here and try balance mode, buff mode, debuff mode, ailment mode. Obviously she's not really designed for ailment mode, but nonetheless you can actually try out a lot of different team builds and use this time, because we have another week of training of trial war game, and you could basically use the time to maximize your war game team builds. I need to work on my wargame team builds, honestly. My wargame team builds have not been what they used to be, and I've really got to get back into it. So this is a great time to take advantage of that. Now, like I said, I do expect Wrecker Buster Knight. The big question on everybody's mind, and this is the big one on everybody's mind. Obviously, we're going to get new 7th Zone. We don't really, I mean, it should be single target, and we'll probably get what we have last time. I don't even know if it's still, it's obviously closed, but will it tell me? So last time we did, oh, don't look at that. My poor scores were Dark and Thunder, so probably what, Light and Earth, maybe, I'm gonna guess. So you can just kind of guess and start building teams. I think actually we saw Fire last week. Maybe there's a Fire and an Earth or something like that. Irrelevant, you could start building teams and going forward with some tactics like that. Now, I do expect, like I said, Wrecker Buster Knight, but the big question on everybody's mind, and I hate to keep getting back to this, everybody wants to know what the anime unit this week is going to be, and we simply point, we don't know. As of recording this, there is not a data download yet. I do expect one tonight. Once that happens, we will probably get some data mines, and then as soon as we have that information, I will drop it for you. But I really feel like, and we actually might not get Wrecker Buster because of this, I really feel like they're holding out for something big. Remember last week we got 2 free draws on the Winnie banner, and I think a lot of us are expecting Asterios, the Black Minotaur. I think a lot of us are expecting that unit to drop, and I think it's extremely likely. So let me know what unit you guys realistically, let's do this way. What unit would you guys like to see as the final anime unit? And then, if that doesn't mesh, what unit would you like to expect? So we should kind of expect to see 2 units, unless they're the same. But for me, it's definitely Asterios. I really expect it to be Asterios. I'm not going to go into what I think he's going to do. I don't want to get into that, because that's possible spoilers. For people that aren't caught up in the anime, well, sorry. But I really feel like that is going to be our anime unit this week. I think that makes the most sense. They've really kind of foreshadowed this big showdown between Belle and him, and we really haven't gotten anything at this juncture, so that's my expectation. What unit do I expect? It's him. What unit do I want? Honestly, maybe an Eyes unit. I know it sounds blasé. I would really like Asterios, but honestly, if I couldn't be Asterios, maybe that Eyes that fought Belle, because to be fair, she was holding back, so maybe that's not the best choice. Or another Aisha. Aisha was pretty fun, though she didn't really have like a unique outfit or anything like that, so I don't know if they would. But or powered up Ryu. That would be pretty awesome. Give us a Ryu that on SA uses that power boost. That would be a lot of fun. Now, Ryu did inevitably lose, but man, to have basically, or even Aisha did too. Aisha stole the power boost, and that you could use that as her SA. That would be a fun unit. Either one of those would be really, really fun units. But realistically, honestly, I just think it's going to be Asterios. I think it just makes the most sense. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. This is basically turning into a speculation video, and I think that is where we're going to have the most fun. Let me know what you guys think. Definitely post that in the comment section down below. Like, comment, share. If we get a data download, great. Don't forget, and I want to see it. If we get a data download, I will bring that information to you guys tonight. But assuming not, expect the live stream to kick off around 9 p.m. this evening, Eastern time, whatever that is your time. I will be live. We will be doing whatever comes new to the game. If nothing is new, we'll just kind of play some of the game and just have a good time and probably do some summons. I owe you guys some summons tonight. So let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, share. Be back at you guys with more Danmachi here very soon.